Thanks for joining us. We begin in northern Lebanon, where the Red Cross says 18 people have been killed by an Israeli airstrike. A residential building, which was sheltering people displaced from elsewhere in Lebanon, was hit. The attack happened in the Christian-majority village of Aitou. While parts of northern Lebanon have been hit by Israeli strikes since the conflict with Hezbollah escalated, it's the first time Aitou has been struck. Let's bring in Hashem in Beirut for more on this. What do we know happened in this small village?
Well, there was this building of 2 stories with more than 25 people coming from the southern town of Aitou, which is on the border with Israel. And today, there was an airstrike by Israeli warplanes on this building. At least 18 people are killed. Several children among the killed. And also, it's, of course, the first time, as you've been saying, that a town, this town, Aitou, is being hit. It's in the Jazeera district in North Lebanon. However, we were not talking anymore about the distances, because there's no more distances for Israeli warplanes. They're hitting everywhere in Lebanon, whether it's in the Bekaa or in the north or in the south or in Beirut. So this just reminds us of the last attack in the capital, Beirut, just close to downtown, where around 22 people were killed. And most of these people were also internally displaced from their villages from South Lebanon. So they're following the displaced. And it's like giving a message to everyone that nowhere is safe in Lebanon.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that, the significance of this attack happening in this particular area of northern Lebanon, because the focus until now had been on the south, but it seems now Israel expanding its war. What does it suggest about the way it's going to be waging this conflict in Lebanon?
Well, given what's been said over the past 24 hours, it seems that Israel is preparing for a new wave of airstrikes. This is now obvious, at least with what we saw in Aitou, what is happening in Bekaa, and in other areas. Airstrikes have been going on. At least the past few days, there were no airstrikes in Beirut or in its southern suburbs, but everyone is anticipating something like this at any time. Just the last hour, the drones above us were very close to the extent that you feel it's like a motorcycle passing in the street. And everyone is feeling this, that these drones are preparing or gathering for what might come. However, it could happen and it couldn't happen. But after yesterday's attack by Hezbollah on the Israeli military to the south of Haifa, today there were a lot of threats from the Israeli side that they will make Lebanon pay for this. But at the end, this is a war. So part of this war, part of the context of the war is what's happening.
Ali, thank you for that. As you say, a lot of fear about what might happen next. And the U.S. Embassy in Lebanon just now telling its citizens who are still in Lebanon to depart now. Ali Hashem in Beirut, thank you very much.